Hi guys, today's video is going to be on a bunch, let's get this into the shot, sorry, a bunch of the Kat Von D Lolita's different variations. I thought it might be a good idea just to swatch a couple things for you guys. So what I've got here is the Lolita I and II duo that came out for the holidays, and they look pretty similar. I'll pick them up and show them in better light in a second. I also have the Kat Von D Double Dare, which is very similar to Lolita and kind of in between Lolita I and II in my opinion. And then I've got a super old tube of Lolita. Some people have talked about the fact that the formula changed or that the color changed. I bought this a really long time ago. As you can see, the old tube of the liquid lipsticks from Kat Von D are quite a bit smaller. I did look it up, and you actually get less product too. So with the old school version, this here is 5.2 milliliters or 5.3, I can't remember. And the new one, this is Double Dare, not Lolita, but this is 6.6 milliliters. So it's a significant change in the amount of product, and I actually like the new version much better. I bought the old version of liquid lipsticks, I don't even remember when, honestly. I feel like this was around like 2011. I could be wrong, but the old formulation is sort of like oilier, and it doesn't have the same texture. I find the newer ones have kind of a mousse-like texture. Part of the reason I didn't really want to try the new ones was I wasn't super crazy about how drying the old ones felt on my lips. The staying power is really good, but yeah, like anyway, there's definitely a formula change. So if you did have one of the older versions, you might want to give the newer versions a try, just because I like them a lot better. And maybe we'll start off first with the duo. So these came out just before the holiday collections came out at Sephora. So it comes in a little tube like that. Oh gosh, I forgot to look at how many milliliters. Let's see if it'll focus for me there. I'll look that up in a second. But I felt like this was a good deal because it came with Lolita I and II, and at this point Lolita II hasn't been released. So I was like, what a great way to try them. Liquid lipsticks last a long time too. So if you can see there, the one that's a little bit more mauve-y looking is Lolita Original, and then the one on top, which is sort of orangey looking, is Lolita II. A lot of people don't like the orangey looking one. I'm warm tone, so I actually really kind of liked it, but yeah, I'll just show you the differences in the swatches. So these come in a little duo from Sephora. I want to say, I think it was $23 Canadian, which I thought was a good deal because you're basically getting two different liquid lipsticks, which it'll take me a long time to go through, for a pretty good price, and you get to try out something that's actually not released full size yet. So I'm just gonna bring you over to my trusty arm here. The lighting, yeah, it's kind of gloomy out today. I feel like the lighting's not the best, so if these swatches look a little bit dark, that might be part of the reason. I might show you in the lamplight in a second there. All right, sorry. So first swatch with a 1 above it is your original Lolita. It looks quite brown there. I'll take you over to the light after and show you under the light too. Right next to it is Double Dare. And Double Dare is a little bit more of a pinky color. A little bit lighter than Lolita. And the one with a 2 above it that's Lolita II. So definitely more orange toned. Some people have compared it to Miami Heat. I think that's the Kathleen Lights version that she did with her liquid lipsticks through, I think it's Ofra Cosmetics. I don't have any of those, but some people have compared Lolita II to that a little bit. And then what I've got over here, just says old above it, that's the super old version of Lolita I have. It's just a little bit lighter than the current version. This is a little bit more browny, and the old version was, to me, a little bit pinkier and mauvier. Now, I gotta say, my favorite color of all of them is definitely the old one. This was the original one that, oops, sorry, I picked up the wrong thing. Where is it? This is the original tube that I bought. No, it isn't. I'm really sorry. They all look the same. This is the original tube, so it's a little crusty around the end there. So like I said, the original formulation, a little bit more liquidy. And a little bit more oily, and it takes longer to dry down. So I'm glad that they improved the formula. Unfortunately, I find the color changed a little bit, and they went through a period where I think they did a reformulation, and it was the wrong color, so then they changed it again. So I feel like this, I don't know, this color's gone through a lot. But my favorite color, this is just Double Dare, sorry I didn't tell you guys what I'm closing up on. Yeah, my favorite color is the really old school one, which says old above it. That's pretty much my ideal. It's pretty close to Double Dare, actually. But yeah, I find the new one a little bit dark, a little bit browny, just because it's not the best lighting here. It's a little bit gloomy out today. I sort of feel like I should take you over to the light a little bit, just to see if this helps it out. Not really. Just trying to show you different lighting scenarios. Yeah, it kind of looks similar. Okay. If nothing else, it'll show you a comparison of what the different ones look like next to each other. I'm sorry about the change in lighting there. This feels a little bit more, that feels a little bit more accurate. Okay, sorry guys. So just to go through them again, the first one there is Lolita I. The first one meaning like closest to my wrist, sorry. Lolita I. And then we've got Double Dare, Lolita II, and the super old school version of Lolita, like in a tube that should have been thrown out a long time ago, I suppose, but you know me, I don't throw my stuff out very frequently. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. They said that there's going to be like another form of Lolita, like Lolita III. Lolita is basically that perfect rosy brown color, so I'm all about anything that looks like that. I gotta say, I really enjoy Lolita II. I feel like it's sort of closest to the old school version of what I'm looking for. Like I'm okay with it being a little bit less pinky. Double Dare is really nice, but it's a little bit pinkier, mauvier than I wanted. And Lolita I is definitely more browny. So I bought the old school Lolita like way back in the day when it looked kind of like this. And I know you're probably thinking like, wow, these look a lot alike, Janet. It's not really, is it really even worth, you know, getting upset over? On the lips they probably look pretty similar, but I don't know. I find the ones that look best on me, because I'm so pale, is Lolita II and the really old school version. But Lolita I and Double Dare are also really pretty. If you guys are interested in if they come out with like a Lolita III, seeing that, just leave me a comment down below. I hope this video was helpful. Sorry about it being a little bit gloomier out, but I feel like right now where I am with the lighting, this is pretty accurate to what it looks like. So if you're wondering about if you should get the original Lolita, if you should wait for 2 to come out, if you want to get the duo, I think it might be back in stock at Sephora. It went out of stock when they had their VIB sale. If you guys can think of anything else you'd like a swatch and review of, just let me know. Really appreciate you watching, and I'll put the information down below on like sizing and pricing and everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll talk to you later.